Quit clapping. You never heard of me. Don't even front. All that I've been on, you ain't seen me on nothing. Only way you gonna get famous in America is American Idol or a Bin Laden tape. Them the only two you can get on and be a star the next day. Some of you in here dating. That's cool. That's cool. I suck at love, man. You ever been on a date so bad the girl make you drop her off at another dude's house? You ever been through that? Who knows pain? Me. I'm the only one gonna open up tonight. This is a true story. My last relationship was like 3-4 years ago. I broke up with this girl. The night we broke up, she called me 3 a.m, shaking sleeping pills into the phone, faking her own suicide. Cause she can't deal with the breakup. I swear to God, 3 a.m. You hear that, Roy? I'm going to sleep because you don't love me. Nobody loves me. And she hung up and sent text messages every 30 minutes to let me know when she had taken a few more pills, which was pissing me off because I was over my text limit for the month. So I'm trying to block them. I don't know who you got, but I got Sprint. That's 10 cents a pop. You got something to say, you call me and say the Cheryl. I don't need you running up my text message every 20 minutes. I'm getting a text. 14 pills, 22 pills. I just took 33 sleeping pills. Ain't you gonna say something? Why aren't you asleep yet? How about that? How long did it take 33 sleeping pills to kick in? And I'm not saying I condone suicide. I don't want y'all to think I'm an but you gotta agree, if you're gonna kill yourself, the least you could do is get name brand pills that's effective and work fast. God, this is your last day on earth. Spoil yourself. Get the good stuff. What are you saving money for, Cheryl? Write a check. You ain't gonna be here when the check bounce. Go to sleep. It's a true story. You can laugh all you want. This is my pain. Enjoy yourself. Man. Some of you married, that's cool. I want to get married at some point, man. I'm single. My problem with marriage is that I don't want to be that married dude in the jewelry commercial always apologizing for something he did. You ever seen that turd? Every jewelry commercial is the same. It's some married dude outside in the snow. Baby, I'm sorry you caught me with strippers. Look, something shiny. Every kiss begins with K. I don't have that kind of credit space. I get married, I do something stupid. Let's go to Arby's and have a beef and cheddar. That's the best I can do. Can't buy you no shiny ass ring every time I say something stupid. My cousin told me this. My cousin was like, if a man cheat on me, he couldn't buy my love back with jewelry, no way. I throw the ring in his face. I wouldn't give a damn if the ring was $1 million. I throw it. You can't buy love at a cash register. Yes, you can. Yeah, some of the women in here like, yeah, try me. Yes. Yeah. And if you ain't clapping, you're delusional, ladies. You catch your man in the bed with another woman, it's $1 million on the dresser. You shut up, you get both of them some Gatorade. You hush, be quiet. Go in the hall and wait your turn, Cheryl. It's not your turn. He in there working hard for both of y'all. He needs electrolytes. Don't come in here interrupting. He needs his fluids replenished. Some of you don't want to laugh. That's because you ain't seen $1 million. Don't laugh. Whatever. Tell you right now, if I get married, catch my wife with another dude, it's $1 million on the dresser. I'll tag up and let her take a break for 10-15 minutes. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Whatever. You can look at me weird like I'm gay. I'm not gay, but for $1 million, I'll be confused for half an hour. Whatever. Judge not lest ye you would have student loan to pay it. That's in the Bible. That's 3 Corinthians. Quoting scripture tonight, baby. Birmingham, Alabama, that's the hometown. That's where I'm from. Living in LA now. It's a lot of Latinos. There's more Latinos than American and black people. Did you know that, black folks? Why do y'all clap for that? I say that every night. Latinos get happy. Yes, we are number one. Every black person in here got that one Latino friend that try to shine on. You know, the Latino, man, we taking over. The Latinos are the majority minority in America. The Latino Americans are influencing political process. What you think about that, Roy? Enjoy the police ass whoopings. I mean, what else do you get for being the #1 minority other than a good ass whooping from the police? You don't get a trophy or a engraved ink pen from things remembered. You get your ass whooped and a lower unemployment rate. That's what you get. We don't even have Latinos in Alabama. We got 3 Mexicans. They not even ours. We rent them from Atlanta. You know what I'm talking about, dog? Where you can rent Mexicans and then they do the work for you, and then you mail them back and they mail you 4 more Mexicans off your list. It's called Mexflix. That joke is gonna get me stabbed one night. I know. Just not tonight, because I'm leaving as soon as I get off stage. That's just a joke, man. I got much respect for Latinos. What does piss me off is how some people in the black community have beef with Latinos. I got black friends that get all mad. Hey, dog, the only reason these Latinos over here getting respect is because of what black folks did in the civil rights movement, which is true. But wasn't that the purpose of the civil rights movement? I mean, really, correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have sworn the purpose of the civil rights movement was to be sure that everybody got some rights. You can't march for equal rights and then get jealous when another race start trying to get rights. That's some backward stuff. Latinos have a right to be here. I heard Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. It wasn't no Puerto Rican disclaimer at the bottom of the speech. He didn't exclude a race. I have a dream. Blacks and Protestants, Jews and Gentiles, with no Cubans unless they got a good curveball. I have a dream. It's the truth. Yeah. This country's so tense when it comes to race anyway. How do y'all feel about the N-word? Y'all think the N-word should be banned? Clap it up. Should they ban the N-word? Should they get rid of it? Some of you? Whatever. I mean, however you feel about the N-word is your opinion, but quit thinking that banning a word is going to eliminate a feeling. You will get rid of racism when you get rid of hatred. Try banning that. That's what you need to work on eliminating. God. We can sit here tonight and make a list of all the words that make black people angry. That ain't gonna make the Klan cancel their next rally. I mean, if you ban the N-word, you think the Klan gonna call each other up? Hey, buddy, it's Jesse. The rally's off. Now, I know it's bull. I spent $90 at the Kinko's making the flyers. All right, that's all I wanted. See you at church. Hallelujah. It's not gonna happen, man. What does piss me off, though, is that every time the country gets really racially tense, I don't like how black people hate on all white people. All white folks ain't Don Imus. All white folks didn't call black women nappy-headed hoes. And that sucks for some white people. I think white people that like black people, y'all should get some sort of wristband, a hand stamp, or something. I'm dead serious. Something you can show in a dark alley to keep you from getting robbed. You know, you might not think that's a good idea, but you wish you had a wristband. You leave tonight and you're in that dark alley. Give me your money, white boy. Go ahead. Let her through. She got the wristband. Let her through, Chucky. She got the wristband. You think that's stupid, but if they sold them at Walgreens, you'd buy a case. Buy a case? Do you have any more white people safety bracelets? We're out of stock, damn it. I gotta get out of here. RoyWoodJr.com is my website. If you got a computer, you know where you can steal one. I gotta go to traffic court in a couple days. And I know I'm guilty, but I'm taking the ticket. And I encourage everybody in this room to do the same thing. If you get a ticket, take it to court. Quit mailing in your money. You go to court. You show up in court, they have to give you 5 minutes to explain your case. They cannot cut you off. They cannot stop you mid-sentence. You're given 5 minutes to explain your case. I'm going to court. I ain't even talking about the ticket. I'm reading lyrics to rap songs. I don't give a damn. Why were you doing 76 and a 55? Your Honor, it was peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat, cha-cha, now y'all hop 2 times. You know, and you think that's stupid. But the average police department writes over 1,000 tickets a week. They're not counting on 1,000 people to show up in court. They're counting on 50 or 60 a year. But I promise you, if 1,000 people showed up in court all doing the cha-cha slide, the police would quit writing tickets and actually go arrest drug dealers and murderers and people that are actually doing some dumb stuff in the community. Yeah. You ever been a passenger doing a traffic stop? You ever been through that? You ever be in the car with your buddy get pulled over? That scared the hell out of me. I don't know what to do as a passenger doing a traffic stop. I'm serious. If I'm in the car with you, you get pulled over, what's my job? Do I run? Do I swallow the dope? What obligation do I have? Because you want to do the right thing, but McGruff the crime dog never covered that. That was never a topic in the McGruff coloring books. Remember McGruff the dog? Get all them tips. Don't talk to strangers. Don't eat candy from strangers. If you catch on fire, McGruff says stop. I'm like, what do I do with half a pound of weed? That's not mine, McGruff. Give me some tips I could use you. Stupid butt-naked trench coat pedophile looking dog. McGruff was a pedophile. I don't care how you feel about that. You can get upset if you want. A butt-naked dog in a trench coat passing out crayons is suspect. Hell. I knew my partner was in more trouble than me when we got pulled over because it was taking the police too long to run his license. You know, you ain't never done nothing wrong. The cop run your license. Dispatch come right back over the radio. Don't take but 5 seconds to get it all clear if you ain't got a record. They get your license, they check it. 352-7, skip it. 352, William 2, Davis, Scab it out, tip. Skip it out, 2, male, black, 473, Wood, Junior, D.O.B., Victor. Skab it out, stand by. 10 for a stamp. Skab it out, 3. Skab it out, go ahead. Skab it out, 3, suspect all clear. Let that Negro go, 10 for. 10 for fuck. You're free to go, sir. Yeah, but that's if you all clear. You ever done something wrong in your life? The cop run your license. This is long pause while they type up everything you ever done. You can call it a pause. Down south, we call it a head start. You need to run. Ain't nothing wrong with running. They start laughing at you during the silence. The cop laugh at you during the silence. He let you know when to take off. I was watching Cops on Fox. They was laughing in the dude's face. 352-7, skip it. 352, David. 352, William. Come back. 352 David, gonna be code 6 at the Ice House, gonna be male, black, Wood, Junior, Roy, D.O.B. 1211, Victor 4732, Nancy, Edward, David, come back 4732, skip it out, stand by. Till first step, sit tight, bro. Go ahead, back up and route. Beat his ass. Appreciate it. Thank y'all a lot, Pasadena.
So much. Hi, friends. A lot of white people here. Give it up for the white people. I love white people. White people are the only people I know who give bad news like it hurts. They're so positive. You guys are the only people I know who give bad news like it hurts. It's show bad news, but they give it to you like it causes them pain. Really, just, your card's been declined. We did twice and have another form. It's like, why are you in pain? I'm about to get arrested. God knows what's gonna happen after that. I've been going to white church lately. Thank God for white church. I can't do black church no more. I can't do it no more. Oh my gosh. Don't go to white church acting black though. They don't want to see it. I didn't know. Like white church is so welcoming, like come as you are, whatever. This lady, Cheryl Brady, is a real pastor, was preaching a very good sermon. And the white people was just listening. It was crazy. I was like, it was ridiculous. I was the only one in white church going, yes! You better preach that thing, Cheryl. Come on today. That's teaching. Hallelujah. Somebody came and said, we're going to have to ask you to leave. Are these your things? What do you think you are? My goodness. I've been praying for everything now because I'm not welcomed at nobody's church. I pray for everything. On the way over here, Lord, help me to get a good parking space, and I get it. Last month, I got a weave. Lord, please let 3 bags of hair be enough, and it was. Because he cares. Because he cares about the details. Sometimes I think I'm his favorite. Oh my gosh. I used to pray for bad stuff. It'd be 3 a.m. I'm on my way to a man's house, knowing I'm about to fornicate. Lord, help me to get there safely. It's raining so hard. And my brakes are so bad. Traveling grace and mercy. Who prays for sin? I did. I remember I got to the dude's house. Everybody's ready. We're ready. It's about to go down. I said, so you got the protection, right? He was like, oh, I forgot it. I said, this ain't nothing but the devil. It says nothing but the devil. He's trying to impede God's plan for my life. I know what this is. He's been busy all week. Then I remember I had one in my glove compartment. I said, would you look at God? He just keep on blessing us. You better praise him. I said, you could do better than that. Praise him. He didn't have to do this, but he did. Yes. I don't do those types of things no more. At least I don't pray like that with my eyes closed, you know. If your eyes are open, that don't really count. Everybody knows that. I'm not feeling too well. Really, I'm not feeling too well. And I tried to call the doctor. My doctor is so ghetto. And it's a real doctor. It's a legit doctor. The nurse, I called today about some stuff that's happening today. The nurse is like, yeah, the doctor's out of the office all spring and summer. Don't give me months. All spring and summer. What is your winter 2015 looking like? Don't give me no month. What is your winter 2015 looking like? I said, what is my winter 2015 looking like? Okay, well, it's looking like I'm gonna have to keep this baby because I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But what if I wasn't? I'm trying to be responsible and she's trying to thwart God's plan for my life. I don't understand. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm so glad I have real health insurance. I used to have Planned Parenthood. Oh my gosh. I don't have a problem with Planned Parenthood, but damn it, the one on Western got to go. They are so this is how they talk to you in the exam room at the Planned Parenthood on Western. Okay, so let me tell you what this smell is. I said, can you close the door first? Yeah, it's just that it's wide open and so am I. And I don't think everybody in the hall needs to know what this smell is. Thank you. No, but seriously, what is this smell? Because I thought my brakes went out. Took the car to 3 different Pep Boys before I realized it's me. Oh, awful. It's me. I feel like it should be an easier way to get a pap smear. I hate going to get one. I got an iPhone, all kind of stupid apps. When they gonna come up with a pap smear application? Wouldn't that be dope? A pap app? All I gotta do is take a picture of you, send it off to your doctor, wait a few minutes, bzz, yeast infection. Cool. So convenient. You could share it to Facebook like you do everything else. Just want to make it clear, if anybody in here got their relationship status on Facebook, we don't want to see it. Who do you think you are broadcasting your happiness? I cannot stand when people have me and Bay at the Jazz Fest, me and Boo at the zoo, team us. I be wanting to go team, oh, brother. Can't stand this. We gonna do that. Take a picture of everything, okay? Take a picture of you crying when he leave your ass. We wanna see it all. We have a right to know. Gosh, I sound so bitter. I do. It's only because I'm single and I'm trying to first of all, I'm trying to get over my ex. I think I'm there. I'm no longer having those fantasies about finding a better guy and that better guy, I used to have this fantasy. I'm so ashamed to admit this. I used to have this fantasy where I married a pastor, a pastor of a big church. So I was the first lady of a church. and we was having like a big revival. And my ex walks in and walks to the altar to try to give his life to Christ. And I said, no, he doesn't want you here. And I tug on my ear and security comes and throws him out and everybody goes, ha 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 ha. I don't have that fantasy anymore except for just right now when I told you guys about it. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get my standards up. Standards was real low. Like my new standard is I don't give my phone number to guys with real old cell phones no more. Like if this is the phone, then what does the rest of your life look like? Old cell phone is very indicative of a bad life. This fine guy outside of Walgreens, he's like, put your number in here, baby girl. I seen the phone and went, ah! Put it in here? Okay. I was like, okay. Let me see it, figure it out. It's ringing, I don't know how to save it. Trying to be nicer to guys. It's so hard to be nice to guys because guys just feel like they could just yell whatever to you, and girls have been trained, women have been trained as little girls to be nice and ignore silly things that boys say. This homeless man was flirting with me. This homeless man was flirting with me. That's what he decided to do with his homeless time, is flirt with me. I'm in my car and he's, outside on the street where he's supposed to be. And he's flirting with me. I don't mean like regular flirting, like crazy homeless flirting, like, ha ha, bitch, make me a sandwich, ha ha ha. Like all that crazy foolishness. And I have to ignore that. So finally the light turns green, I drive off. He yells something to the effect of, you ain't even gonna give me your number? I could only ignore so much. So I politely made a U-turn. And I said, did you just ask me for my number? What do you think I want to know about you? What are we gonna talk? I don't even own 2 cans and a string. How are we gonna talk? How late can you stay on the office men's shelter phone? How long can you even do that? What if the conversation goes great? Then what? Are you gonna take me out? You live out. How is that exciting for you? My name is Tyree Elaine. Thank you so much.
You guys ready? Oh, you ready? Yeah. Oh, they didn't warn you in the front. That's right, I'm the Black Gallagher. You guys ready? You didn't get your raincoat, sorry. You're just gonna get a little wet. Ready? 1, 2. And you guys know a black guy never do that to a watermelon. I'm vegetarian, I still eat fried chicken. But on the side. Yeah. Everybody's invited back for watermelon fried chicken after this show. But I got a couple problems I want to share with you guys. My first problem is I can't decide if my girlfriend is cute ugly or ugly cute. And lately she's been looking like I need to find my own place. So this is kind of bad. And then I got another problem. Whenever I get on stage, people expect me to do black comedy, except I was raised by a pack of wild white women. And find out I was black till 7th grade. Kind of sucks. Had to take ESL. That's Ebonics as a second language. But I'm having a modicum of success. You can say modicum if you grow up white, even if you don't know what it means. But in Ebonics, a modicum is whether you have sex or you might get it tomorrow. Then you have like an oxymoron, which is like a smart Republican. And then Ebonics, an oxymoron is an idiot with pimples. So, and my friend, they always tease me all the time and tell me I sound white, especially on the phone. And all this time I thought I was just speaking English. But I found out what that means. I can get a bank loan over the phone, I I just can't go in for the interview. You know, on the phone, everything hunky-dory. Then, when I went in, it was like I read. But that's how Colin Powell got where he was. He only had phone interviews. Bush didn't find out he was black till the inauguration. So, who's that guy? But actually, I'm mixed. I'm a quarter black, quarter African American, and quarter Negro on my dad's side. You can't say the N-word anymore. Kramer messed that up for everybody. We got the holidays now, and that's good, you know. I renamed Thanksgiving to Thanks Now Have Some Smallpox. And it's more appropriate to what happened. And then, you know, it might as well be like Thanksgiving, because it's one big holiday now, you know. And then it's like, and when you get to Christmas, you got to change that too. It's Chris Kwanzaa. So. You gotta cover all your bases, especially like, you know, LA. You gotta like que paso, ni hama, like como se va. You gotta wear blue and red. So, but the holidays are good, except you know we're still got the white Jesus going. It's a little old. Now, I'll tell you why Jesus had to be black. I'm gonna tell you guys why Jesus had to be black. First of all, Mary had to be black, because who else is gonna get evicted pregnant during the holidays? Then, she had baby daddy drama. You know, there was no room at the end, because it was for whites only. You know, they're not gonna send a white lady to the barn to have a baby. But, you know, and then Jesus out trying to save the world from sin. And he still had to have a second job as a carpenter. And a third job as a fisherman. You know, he got dimed out by his homie, his best friend. 30 pieces of silver, it's right there. Take it. Then, I don't know if you guys saw the Last Temptation of Mel Gibson, but they beat his ass pretty bad. And we all know only a black man can take a beating like that. You can ask Rodney King, you can ask the Slaves, you can ask Mike Tyson. Yeah. So, how many people in here belong to a cult? Now, let me rephrase. How many people go to church? The only difference between the cult and the church is the cult takes all your money, and the church is cool with 10%. It's like a cover charge for the show. You got the pastor hooping and hollering and everything. People speaking in tongues. And, then you got, you know, let's go back to politics for a minute, because somebody was like, you know, my friend there was like, well, where do you stand on abortion? I'm like, in line at the clinic. But, no, really. Somebody asked me where I stand on abortion. I'm like, well, I'm over 25, black with no kids. What do you think? Pro-abortion and pro-white girls. Yeah. Because they can't take those little things home with them. So, it's a lot easier that way. But you guys have, South Central out here? I grew up in Philly, Crack Central. Right around the corner from Crack High. Home of the fighting, screaming crack babies. So It's kind of rough. I had to move into the ghetto to move out, though. And it worked, because I had to get the hell out of there. It was not nice. It was like Beirut. Gunshots going on, whole blocks of abandoned houses and everything. It's really rough. But like most working entertainers, I work mostly in restaurants. I've done everything. I've cooked, waited tables, had sex on the table. But while I was waiting on this old white lady, she kept calling me boy. I was like, listen, Miss Daisy, my name's not Boy. But she wouldn't listen, so I had to accidentally on purpose spill hot coffee on her lap. But really, I thought I was doing her a favor because I figured she hadn't been that hot and wet in a long time.
What's up? How y'all doing? Any brothers, sisters in the house? That's what I thought. Oh, thank God, I got two. Okay, cool. That's all I need is two sisters. Got my stab background. All right, cool. How y'all feel? Question. Sisters, y'all can help me. I just learned this new term. Just found this out. DL, brothers on the DL. You guys heard this? Yeah. Some girl came to me, oh, you on the DL? I'm like, what the hell is that? On the down low? I'm thinking she asking for directions somewhere, but right? Then she told me what it was. I'm like, well, if I told you, it wouldn't be on the DL anymore. Right? Because then I didn't know, because apparently all the gay guys here in LA work out. Because see, I'm from Chicago, right? And I just moved here, and I was over there in West Hollywood. First of all, Warner Brother. That page of the Thomas guy should be pink. That's all I'm saying. Listen. Because first, you just walking down Hollywood, you got a guy in a Star Wars outfit. I'm okay with that. Then you get to West Hollywood, hey, right? So anyway, I go to the gym to work out, right? And they just so happy to spot you up in that gym too, right? And this guy comes up to me with leg warmers and those track shorts from 1972, right? And want to spot me, right? And I look up and I say, oh, teabagging, the gay hobbit. All right, cool, you know what? No, bro, cover it up. But the salesman can be so persistent, right? Salesman right here. What, anything else we could do for you, Mr. Eljaye? Anything else we could do? You can get out the shower right now. That's what you can do for me, all right? So I get the membership, right? Yeah, that's what happened right there. Yeah. Hey, they had good equipment, right? But then I was there, and I see this girl. That's like the most beautiful girl. You know how when you date a girl that's way out of your league? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, check this out. What? That just shows what a Mac he is. Anyway, right, so I see this girl. Let's just say if Jessica Alba and Halle Berry could have a baby, that would be this chick, right? That's fine. Pretend like it can happen. Shut up. Listen. But then all my boys are like, dude, that could be a dude. I'm like, whoa, yeah, exactly. So now you know what I'm thinking, man, if I get this girl home and she has a penis, then I just hope it's not bigger than mine. You know what I'm saying? Did you not hear me say something like Halle Berry and Jessica Alba? I'm sorry. You know, see, some of y'all thinking like, how drunk would I have to be to make that happen? See, But see, I don't drink. I don't drink for two reasons. One, I don't need alcohol to have a good time. And two, I don't mind having sex with ugly women. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Because I realized at a young age, I come from a long line of drinkers. Like everybody in my family drinks. So I'm at a family function. You might hear this. Drink this. Let's see what you're made of. Have some of this. See what you're made of. I'm like, yo, grandma, chill. I'm only 12. You know? Yes, like I said, long line of drinkers, right? But see, I knew I had to stop drinking, though. I had to stop drinking. Like the one time I got drunk, I was out in front of the soup plantation, right? Trying to free the soup. But check this out, listen. Who the hell named that place? No, because see, I'm that brother. You know how they got those some brothers that just look for racism where DVD there? That one's kind of easy. I'm just driving. I'm like, soup plantation, what the? Don't even know we free yet. And another one. See, you got mostly Mexicans in here. Check this out. Question.
I drive, like I said, when I first moved, somebody was giving me directions. He said, yeah, go down Sunset, make a left when you get to La Cia, nigga. You want to try those directions again, bro? Yeah, take Sunset, make a left when you get to La Cia, nigga. Get up, ma'am. 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 Right? Because I know that because, see, growing up, I didn't really fit most black stereotypes. I know y'all looking at me like I fit the description, but check this out. No, because what do they say about black people? All black people eat fried chicken. I don't eat fried chicken. All black men can play basketball. Don't pick me. I got no game, cannot play basketball. And all black men got big. Okay, I cannot play basketball is what I'm saying right there. Got no game. And I don't have sex with fat white chicks. But check this out. No, calm down. It's just a look, I work out. I got to watch what I eat. Listen. Listen, shut up! Right, now see, I hate that joke because it's always like some fat, okay, not fat, gravitationally enhanced woman will come up to me after my show, right? Just come running up, chasing. Okay, not so much running, because I think the only thing that runs in her family is fat, but check this out. So she comes up to me like, I'm like, first of all, it's okay to be proud who you are, you know, but this chick came up with like a halter top and some low-rise pants. Looked like somebody just opened up a can of biscuits. Right? So then as she was leaving, I know she had on those juicy pants, which looked good on, yeah, see, like you put on some juicy pants, hello, right? But hers, like the J was okay, but the U was stretched out. So it's like, Jay, ooh, I see why you shouldn't be wearing these pants anymore. Then she had a fat black friend. I don't think she could afford the juicy pants, so hers just said orange drink on the back. I don't know. Yeah. But don't get me wrong, though, see, don't get me wrong. I like fit girls now. I like them thick. Ooh, yeah. Cause yeah, there you go, because I need a girl that can take a punch. You know what I mean? Ooh, right there. No, because, hey, when we make love, it's going to be like the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Somebody's tapping out, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, I tap that. Hey, you don't know me like that. So all I'm saying, safe sex, padded headboard, and a helmet. Bring it. Bring it. That's right, you better liquid up. Yes, come trying today. I'm trying to understand you women, because you LA women are crazy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They got excuse like, oh, he too nice, he too mean, he too tall, he too short, he got too many vowels in his name. What? And you know how you guys know, what's your favorite song that's playing right now? That darn Beyonce song? To the left, yeah, see? First of all, why you gonna put all my man stuff in the box to the left, right there? You know he came with more. The PlayStation won't even fit in the box on the left. Okay, cut her off. She had too many. See, you heard that song, to the left. You were telling him, to the left, get out. But see, the part of that song that gets me, this is the part everybody just skip over. The part where she go, you know, I can have another you in a minute. Matter of fact, he'll be here in a minute. Slut, listen. If he was messed up, why you gonna go get one just like the one you just let go? I could have another you. Why? Yes, like I said, I like the thick girls. I like this girl. Oh, another thing too, like the fat girl. I took a picture. You ever take a picture, see somebody so fat, you take a picture of them with your camera phone and use up all your minutes? Anybody? Yeah. Then I looked down, she ate my 5. I was like, damn. Right? But cool, but one thing you guys have, I'm not just saying this, one thing you guys have here in California that we don't have in Chicago, Mexicans. Woo! Yes. Okay, we got them, but we just call them Puerto Rican and put them all on the west side. But what the hell are y'all feeding your kids? It's like Mexican women come out the womb with like breasts and ass. Yeah, see, y'all know. See, and that y'all get fine young. And see, I knew I had to calm down, right? Because I was up with my boy, he'd be up here in a minute, my boy Marcelo, right? I went to his house to pick him up right there. We on our way to the swap meet because that's what we do, right? Trying to get the discount. Yes. And his sister, she had just turned 15, right? Yeah. So she had one of those parties that you Mexicans give the little girls when they turn 15. What do they call? No, the other one, y'all. Baby showers. Yes. So.
And I have a tattoo. It's of a dude darker than me. Oh, give it up for yourselves. All you Latin people, love you. Eljaye came out tonight. What? I know about Eljaye. I grew up in Eljaye. I'm Black Cholo, dude. I'm a Brolo. Because all the cholos would come up to me at the school dance and go, hey, where you from, Holmes? I'd say, Oaxaca. What's your name? Casper, dog. Ugum. Where are my weed smokers at? Make some noise, please. I love weed. I know you're a smoker, cholo. You be smoking out at Victory Outreach. Jesus died for you, Holmes. What are they, Holmes? No, I love marijuana, dude. I swear to God, if weed had a vagina, I would have sex with it. I was like, oh my God, it's so sticky. Oh, hell. No, really, I'm a weed smoker, but one thing is for sure, I do not want weed to be legal. I don't want to pay tax on that. Didn't go to the store. Yeah, let me get a box of Chronic Lights. No, non-menthol. Look at all the lovely Latinas in here. Oh, damn! Love Latin women, dude. Yeah! I don't watch porn. I watch Channel 34. Forget that. Hey, caliente. Sabacho de gente. El gordo y flaca. Look at all of you lovely women in here tonight. God, I love you women. And there's this, and I want to address some myths about black dudes. Okay, it's true we have big penises. And because all my white friends always ask me, dude, how come you black guys got such big I always tell them, because God screwed up our hair. And our credit. Well, we'll just make your bigger. That's it. They asked me to do a clean set tonight. Well, I fucked that up, didn't I? No, there's another myth that black dudes don't go down on women. Anyone heard that? Anyone? How do you know? Yeah, she's looking at you like your boyfriend looking. Yeah, how do you know? You're with the mayate? What? That's a hard act to follow, Holmes. No, I'm telling you right now, I'm addressing this issue. I go down on women. I don't care. Dude, I'll put some tapatio down there. And I will go down like Pac-Man. Just waka, 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 waka. I swear, I will go down there on that thing until cherries come out and I get 200 points. No, because I think the different the woman, the different race, the different the topping. Latin women, tapatio. White chicks, ranch. I'm just kidding, it's blue cheese. It's blue cheese. I ain't getting laid in Arcadia tonight, for sure. And black chicks, barbecue sauce. I'm serious, I'm good at that, dude. I'll make a chick's feet throw gang signs, dude. I'm crazy. Damn, baby, I didn't know you were from Flores. I live in the Inland Empire, Upland. Anyone heard of Upland? Tweakers. And it's been really hot lately. And because I knew it was so hot, because I saw this tweaker riding his bike down the street, and it had air conditioning. It was all wired up, Holmes, on that Scante buckle. I speak Chicanics. Dude, I'm hot right now, dude. I'm sweating Hershey's Kisses up here. Damn. And please give it up for the entire wait staff here at the Ice House. Yeah, great time. And please give it up to the Comedy Time Network. Thank you guys. Paid gig, I like that. I'm funnier when there's money. But when there ain't no money, what you want me to do? How you guys? Hello, ladies. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Y tú? Muy bien. Caliente. I'm here to talk to you about a serious subject tonight. A drug addiction that's bigger than crystal meth, bigger than cocaine, bigger than marijuana, alcoholism, MySpace. That's why this hunt for Osama bin Laden, it's he's on MySpace. He sends me blogs all the time. I'm in his top 8. I like Al Green, not Al Qaeda. I'm a big science fiction buff, by the way. Any science fiction fans here? I'm a huge star. I knew you, Asian guy. No, I'm a big science fiction buff. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Any Star Wars fans here? Anyone see the last movie? That movie. No, because I wish Quentin Tarantino would have directed Star Wars. That would have been great. You would have had Samuel Jackson as a Jedi with a Jerry curl. He'd have been all mean. He'd have came in talking to Anakin Skywalker and go, "Well, Anakin, what does Yoda look like?" What? Say what again? Say it one more time. I dare you. I double dare you. What does Yoda look like? Chewbacca, I didn't ask you a Hand me my lightsaber. Which one is it? The one that says bad. All right, that's my time. I gotta get out of here.
How y'all doing? Play that off cool. You gotta be cool to fall like that and just keep it going. How y'all doing? Man, these lights is bright. Get in that position. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all feeling good? Everybody good? All right. How y'all doing? Okay. Everybody just came out. We're going to come and laugh. That's what we're going to do. All right. These Negroes didn't decide to show up right here. That's all right. Glad to be here. You ever been in the bathroom? You just went in there to wash your hands. That's all you went in there to do. But somebody before you did number 2, but they gone. And you in there by yourself washing your hands, praying nobody don't come in while you washing your hands. And somebody come in. Don't you want to explain yourself to them? What's up, play? How you doing? Huh? All right now. What you smelling ain't me. I just want you to know that he had on red shoes. I got on brown. See, you stick them under the door. Look down. You're not looking. No. I like to talk about stuff that really happened. Like, Some of you ever said hi? I'm a very polite person. I like to speak, and I'm from Chicago. I know you probably can hear my accent, and I like to speak. You know, I like to be polite. You see somebody, if you make eye contact with me, I just feel that it's necessary to speak to you. You know, you look at me, hey, how you doing? You know, but you ever been having a good day, but somebody messed it up because they didn't want to speak to you, and then you end up having a bad day? You ever been to that? You be walking down the street, somebody say, what's up, player? Oh, you can't say nothing, huh? Well, forget you then. Did somebody speak to you, man? How you doing, brother? What? Oh, how you doing? My bad. I'm sorry, my bad. I grew up in the inexpensive part of the ghetto. Back home. Inexpensive. And you got a rich ghetto, believe it, you do. And growing up, where I grew up in Southside Chicago, it's just different things you saw in the neighborhood, you know, like crackheads. You know, I don't know how many people familiar with crackheads, but crackhead's the best salesman. Crackhead will sell you something you don't even need and convince you that you need it. A crackhead sold me 2 bags of earring backs for 50 cents. I said, I ain't even got my ears pierced, but give me 2 more. That's a deal right there. Give me 2 more. You got 2 more on you. They'll sell another crackhead, you let them. Look at them. Healthy. $10. And crackheads are fine stuff you need. Like you wouldn't think you go to the store, you be like, what's up, player? He's like, what you need? What you need? I mean, I'm looking for a knob to a 1985 Kenmore stove. That's all you need? Hold on. This what you need? You be like, hey, I love you. Thank you. How you find that? I got connections. Don't worry about that. What else you need? You need a Honda hubcap? It's just one. I got the left side. I didn't know it mattered. No, believe me. It's crazy. I got friends. Anybody got friends with stanky breath? His breath just stank. Why the friend with stanky breath always want to give you advice? You know what I'm saying? He can want to tell you about Jesus. You be like, nigga, I'd rather go to hell. That's okay. That's all right. I think stanky breath people should get arrested for talking in public. Can you imagine police arresting them? You got the breath to remain silent. Come out with your mouth closed. Come out with your mouth closed. Where I grew up, I see a lot of people. Y'all like to laugh? Brother, you ain't smiled in a minute. Show your teeth. I just saw this mean black brother sitting there. You ever forgot to brush your teeth? You don't smile that much that day. Somebody give you $100. How you think? Thank you. You ever forgot to put on deodorant? If you go to a black church, we like to shout and praise. We jump up and down. We real loud and just active. You can't go to a black church and forget to put on deodorant. You can't praise them like you want to. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we'll go to a black church. You understand. You know. Some people are like, I don't know. No, you can't. I grew up in a neighborhood. I know the thugs is really. I know I'm not a thug because I got my hat on like this. Look at him. Where he learned to talk. They just have a nice conversation. Look at him. I how to talk under a helicopter. Yeah, we want a drink. I'm supposed to be sticking with my routine. This is a nice club. It's my first time. How y'all come out here often? Anybody? This a regular for? No? Okay. Y'all don't believe me in response. You just had that whole. You ain't moved. You comfortable, ain't you? He feel uncomfortable with me talking to him. I'm sorry. What I was talking about? I was talking about thugs. Let me go back. Thugs. I just want everybody to know, if you see this situation, pull this person over. You can't be a thug and do certain things. You can't be a thug and wear your seatbelt. That don't go together. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to live on the edge. You know what I'm saying? You and your friends finna do a drive-by. You worried about your safety. That ain't right. We about to go kill this dude. Wait, click it a ticket. Click it a ticket. Hold on. Click it a ticket. Get your life together. Get your life together. Click it a ticket, brother. Click it a ticket. Get your life together. I'm not finna die up in here. I couldn't be a thug because I'm too sympathetic, you know. I couldn't rob nobody because I care. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, lady, come here. Give me your money. Lady, I don't care. Don't start that crying. Give me that money. Yeah, go on. What you crying for, lady? Lady, I don't care about them tears. I'm a thug. Keep it pushing. What? Your light bills do. I don't care. I don't care that your light's about to get cut off. Don't you see I'm a thug? Look at my hat. Don't you see the way it's hanging off my head? That means I'm a thug. That means I don't care about myself. Do you understand that? I don't care that you got 5 kids in your life. How much your light bill? $200? What, you got the sun plugged up in your house? Turn off some lights. I don't care about them, the kids. They need to learn how to play in okay, you're gonna keep crying. Take $200 back. Go ahead. Take it and keep going, lady. All right, now go. Go, lady. Why you still crying? What's wrong now? It's your son's birthday. They don't care about your son. Lady, I'm a thug. Look at the hat. Look at the hat. Huh? His birthday. What do you want? What you gonna get him for his birthday? Some George. You know how much George costs? You got $5 left. Do he got good grades? He do, huh? What's up, little man? How you doing? All right. You good? All right. You getting good grades, huh? You like basketball? That's good. That's good you like basketball. Who you like? Who you like? T-Mac. LeBron James doing it though, huh? Them the shoes you want? How much they cost? 140? You got $5 left though. All right, hold on. Hold the gun. Huh, take the $5. How much more you need? I couldn't do it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Make you feel good. You go back home and write some more. Like, they liked that. They liked it. Mama, they liked it. How much time I got left? I don't know. I didn't get no light yet. Okay. You give me light, that's 1 minute? Yeah. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure you don't want to mess up, you know. You want to come back, you know what I mean? Want to mess up nothing, you know. Talk about love. I found out I was the ugly kid in school. Anybody dealt with that? Some people in denial right now. I understand. It's okay. But let me tell you some things to know that you was the unattractive kid. It's okay. But you know in school when the teacher... Ooh, excuse me. That's that Sprite. Caffeine. You know when you was in school and the teacher let the kids get in their own, you know, groups. They let them choose the groups. You know you was the unattractive kid when nobody chose you. My teacher had to go introduce me to the group like I was new to the class. I've been here 8 years. I'm in 8th grade. She come introduce me to the class. Could Barry be in your group? I'm like, they know me. This my cousin. He live with me. Why you acting? And I knew it was the other kid because they didn't give me no dialogue. I had to stand up there and say nothing. Everybody had something to say about the project except me. They be finished, and that's our project in the class of and I just walk off with them like I was. Don't judge me. And when you play house, that was a different experience for me. I know everybody loved being the husband or the, you know what I'm saying? Or I had to be the dog. Why I gotta be the dog? I'm a human being. Do not do me like that. That's all I'm saying. And it's funny how I found out because I saw somebody I used to go to school with. You know what I'm saying? She's like, Barry? Keisha, come here. He didn't grow into his face. You cute. He didn't grow into his face. How you doing? You good? How you been doing? I just been growing into my face, I guess. I don't know. How do you grow into your face? Have you ever saw it? Like I just had extra skin hanging and my face filled it out or something. How do you grow into your face? I think my mama would like that. My stepfather, I grew up with a stepfather. Anybody had stepfathers growing up? My stepfather wasn't married to my mom. He was just like the dude that walked around the house half naked for 9 years, and that's the title you gave him. You know what I'm saying? Who is he? I guess he's my daddy now. Hey! When we gonna eat? But his job, in his mind, he never keep a job, but he always think his thing is cutting, I got you. His thing is cutting the grass. No matter what job you done did, he done did it, but cutting grass is the best job ever. He asked my little brother, what you want to be when you grow up, huh? I'm a player, boy. What you want to be? Huh? You want to be a lawyer? What you want to be a lawyer for? They don't make no money. What if ain't nobody got no problems? Huh? How you going to make your money? But grass grow every day. I always have a job. When have you walked outside and didn't see no grass, huh? Never, exactly. That's why I always have a job. I'd never be out of job. What you want to be, Jason, huh? A brain surgeon. What if ain't nobody got no headaches?
Give it up for yourselves, everybody. Give it up for being here. Y'all could be at home and y'all made it out tonight. Give it up. Show some love. Y'all made it. This time a year ago, y'all couldn't even afford to come out here. Gas was too high. Y'all remember that? Gas was $4.50 a gallon. Y'all remember that? Gas was so high, I couldn't even go to church no more. My church was like an hour away. I had to go to church on TV. I'm gonna praise the Lord right after these messages. I had a girlfriend, she lived out in Moreno Valley, but that's like an hour and a half away. I dated her for 3 years, man. Gas was so high, I had to break up with her. And I loved her too. Girl, you cute, but you ain't $4.50 a gallon cute. I passed a whole lot of cuter chicks on the way to your house. Either you get a makeover or we're going to break up. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't make sense for gas to get that bad, but it's not so bad now. The economy has got a little bit better. Everybody feel a little bit better? Y'all should be happy y'all made it through the recession. Y'all made it. You can afford a 2-drink minimum. You'd have made it through the recession. If you were struggling, you wouldn't be in here trying to squeeze 2 drinks out of your wallet. Y'all made it. I'm glad I made it. I made it through with bad credit. I don't even care. I get tired of them trying to tell me, don't you want to improve your credit? No, I don't want to improve it. If I can make it worse, I like to do that. I owe American Express $15,000, and I've been knowing that 15 years. They can kiss my black ass 15 times. They know I ain't had that kind of money to pay them back in those 30 days. I ain't have it 30 days before you gave it to me. How the hell I'm gonna come up with it now? I'm a comedian, I ain't a magician. I can't poop that your money is. That's a bad investment on your part. You should have done your research. You could have went to the hood and asked Pookie. He told you I ain't nothing. I've been owing Pookie $50 since '92. If I ain't paid Pookie, I sure ain't gonna pay you. Pookie got a gun, what the hell you got? Well, Mr. Raibon, you're gonna ruin your credit report. Oh. Can I die from that? No, well, screw you and my credit report. I learned as long as you got money, you don't need no credit. If you ain't got money, you don't need the stuff you think you want. The stuff that you want gets you in trouble. The stuff you need, you can pick up cans to get that. But you gotta have the good stuff. You gotta have big wheels on your car because you can't get a girlfriend. That's right, I had a Corolla for 5 years. I was lonely for 5 years. Not because of Corolla, it's because that you can't put big wheels on a Corolla. You can't holler at a chick rolling on 12s. Rolling on the dozen, hitting them corners. See? That don't even sound right. You can't put hubcaps on a Corolla. Right now, you can't even stop them neither, seem to be. Yeah, I used to be trying to save gas. Now I burn all my gas dodging Priuses all day long. That's why I think Tiger Woods should start endorsing Toyotas. That way he can apologize and drive for both of them. Glad to be here, though. Glad to be alive. I am so glad to be alive because I didn't always used to be a comedian. I used to be a cop. Can you believe that? Yeah, I booed it too. I booed me too. I can't believe they let me be a cop. It was a long time ago, but I was a cop for 10 years in Houston. I'll let you know right now. Yeah? They let anybody be a cop in Houston. They let me be a cop, they let you be. You can go right now, they'll hire you tonight. I was there 10 years before I realized that was the worst job in the world. Ain't no job worth dying for. Now, if you fighting for this country, that's a different story, but ain't no city job worth dying for. Not a job with a mayor sign your check. That ain't the one to go out on, that's all I'm saying. When I went to police academy, I shouldn't even got accepted. I was too little, but they didn't care. They hired me anyway. I was 138 pounds soaking wet. My gun weighed half the weight that I weighed. It was a Smith & Wesson stainless steel 686 357 Magnum. Beautiful gun, but it weighed a ton. When I put it on my hip, it automatically made me lean to the right. I had to walk like that for 2 weeks till I got that first check and get that big flashlight, shove it on the other side, and I could stand up. And I was the man then, baby. But I didn't really look like a cop because my waist, I had a 28-inch waist. My waist was so little, I couldn't even put all the stuff on there. You know, when you see cops, they have like their uniform and all their stuff be proportioned. They had like their bullets, then a space, then their gun, then a space, and like their handcuffs, then a space, and some other stuff I don't know nothing about, and a space. Well, all my stuff was touching. I looked like I had on a child charm bracelet. It was just freeze. They let me be a police anyway. I mean, one time I was finally out the academy. I was working on my own, working a side job, moonlight, making that moolah on the side, $20 an hour. Simple job, walking the parking lot of a rap club. How could any moron screw this up? I'm walking in the parking lot at a rap club in Houston, and I see a dude smoking weed in the parking lot. Doing my job, I say, "Hey man, you can't smoke that weed in the parking lot." And he said to me, "F you." except he used all the letters. So I looked down to make sure I had my uniform on. If I had on my pajamas, it would explain why he was being so rude. So then I done what I know you're never supposed to do, but I did it anyway because I was out there by myself. And you know you're never supposed to do this. I took my gun out and I said, hey man, I said you can't smoke weed in this parking lot. You know what he did? He walked up to me and grabbed my wrist and slowly began to turn my wrist around until where my gun was pointing directly at me. So now I'm looking at my own gun, looking at me. Then his friend grabbed him and said, man, come on, man, leave that dude alone. And I grabbed my gun and I snatched it and I said, hey, man, you know what? You better take him. Because we was about to bust a cap in my ass. He went on his way and I went on my way, and I think like, wow, looking back, I could have died that day trying to stop somebody doing what I do now every single day. Ooh, be careful what you believe in. You live long enough, you might change those beliefs. I mean, one time a Mexican, drunk Mexican. You know of any Mexicans in here? Yeah, y'all know when y'all drink, y'all get like comatose. Y'all get drunk and pass out right in the yard on the way home. That's how this guy was. It was a simple wagon call. All I had to do was just go pick him up, take him to jail. The Hispanic security guard already got him arrested. He's already handcuffed, but he's passed out. I figured, how hard could this be? Any more run. I get there, I say, look at man, take the handcuffs off of him. And he said, you sure? I said, yeah, man. That ain't how you supposed to do it. I was supposed to put my handcuffs on and then give him his handcuffs. But I was kind of feeling real, you know, I'm the police. He's a security guard. What the hell did he know? He takes the handcuffs off. I put my handcuff on, but as soon as I put the first handcuff and it went click, apparently the click must have woke him up because he just starts frailing and just swinging his arms, just throwing it and hitting all back on my head. So I grabbed my flashlight and just started hitting him on top of the head, just bam, bam, you know, just like they taught me in the police academy. And he now laughing and bleeding at the same time. So then I go for my gun, but he go for my gun. So I grab my gun and take it out and just shush it down the sidewalk, just shush it. That way neither one of us would get hurt, you know what I'm saying? We already know I ain't about to shoot nobody. So I shush it down and I was able to pin him on the ground and get my knee in the back of his neck and my elbow in his head, and I reached up and I grabbed my microphone and I pushed it down and I said, help! I don't know how they knew that was me, but it's almost like a second later, I heard the siren, woo, 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 woo. And it was the sweetest sound I ever heard. And this cop came in, Joe Livingston, he was a bodybuilder back then. Joe came, man, and he just grabbed the dude and squeezed and cuffed him up and picked it, then just threw him in the car and slammed the door. And I said, Joe, you got here just in time. Because I was about to whip this dude's ass. Put that chokehold on him. I was going to snap his neck. I was going to hurt him. They let anybody be a police in Houston. I'm just glad to be alive. I'm telling you right now, I survived 10 years of that. Oh my God. And now I'm 50 years old and I'm happy to say that 50 is the new 50. Forget what you heard. You may look like you 35 on the outside, but on the inside, your kidney, liver, and spleen is screaming 50 like a son of a bitch. I can tell you that. I set up too fast the other day and dislocated my shoulder. I had to get my girlfriend to pop it back in. When you get 50, you start catching diseases you can't even explain. Like, I got athlete feet. Now, how the hell I got athlete feet? I ain't no athlete. I think an athlete broke in my apartment, put his feet in my shoes, left an itch like a bitch, and ran the hell up out of there. And when you old, you do a lot of stuff in your sleep, like you'll scratch your feet in that same hand, you don't realize you'll reach up and scratch your ass. And now I got athlete's ass. Anybody got that? Had to use quick acting to acting. Listen, you guys have been great. I'm David Raibon. God bless you.
We are boom, boom, boom. Y'all ready to go home, go to work? Y'all look tired, like y'all hostages up in here. Y'all getting y'all money's worth. Y'all like, I'm gonna wait till the last one. I'm not going anywhere. I paid, damn what they talk about. I'm staying to the last one. I say blacks and Latinos, we get our money's worth. We be in here till the parking lot closed. Wait till he go, we leaving when he leave. I paid my 10, I'm gonna get my whole 10 worth. Ah, man, came to a conclusion today that I'm gonna never ever put one of them stickers on my car that says my child was a student of the month or my child is smart. I'm never gonna put one of them on. My child grades are so bad, everybody, that his mother told me, talk to him about his grades, and I was like, son, have you thought about cheating? Have you thought about that? Nah, we don't need a tutor. We way beyond a tutor. Let's cheat. Nah, I mean really cheat. Nah, move your desk, get some new friends. This don't make no sense. Are you retarded? I had to ask my son, are you retarded? I'm trying to tell my son to cheat, but you know, as a parent, you can't tell him to cheat. You know, you can't say it, so I say stuff like, you know, we need to graduate by any means necessary. I ain't saying what it is, but I'm saying do what you got to do. Get some new friends, move your desk, move by the Asian kids, do that, try. The black people ain't working. I don't know if you noticed, y'all all got the same grade in this little hemisphere right here. You know, I even told him something like, I was like, son, try this next time you go take your algebra test. You know, why don't you like, you know, take your hand and, you know, write some stuff in your hand. Try that. He gonna say, what am I write in my hand? That's why you dumb. You don't even know what to write in your hand. You write the answers in your, oh God. I'm raising an idiot is what I'm raising. Your mother is the problem, that's what it is. You know, I'm trying to tell my son, we got to get out of here. This don't make no sense, man. You know, my son grades is bad. I'm telling y'all. I went to the school, you know, and his mother was like, oh, it's a surprise waiting for you when you get there, you know. Because, you know, I go to pick my son up, you know, check his grades. And I said, son, how your grades? You know what he said? Dad, they wonderful. Now, some told me, now, come on, for real. But you know, I wanted to believe it because you know, fathers, you know, your boy, your son, your first. I'm like, yeah. You know, when I got there and then I was like, son, you ready to go? He's like, yeah, let's go, daddy. I was like, hey, let me go pick your grades up first. He was like, Dad, we should just go eat because the line gonna be long. And I was like, no, don't worry about it. I got his grades. I got it. Ladies and gentlemen, my son had 4 Fs. Now I'm yelling and cussing because I'm hot. I'm like, what in the, how do you get an A and an F mixed up? What in the hell? You get an A and a B, a C and a B. You don't get an F and an A mixed up. My son looked at me and went like this, Daddy, before you get really upset, can I look at it first? Let me look at it. Let me. Daddy, I'm just as shocked as you right now. Daddy, it's racism. You know, like you say, the white man trying to keep us down. That's what this is. They trying to come between us, Daddy. Let's not let them do this. I'm hot. I'm like, you got 4 Fs. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, do you even go to? I'm like, you go to class? I'm like, you know what? Start ditching. Don't go no more. Let's start ditching. That way we have an excuse for this. Because you go every day and you got an F. That means you ain't doing nothing. You are a waste to society, son. That's what you are. You are a 16-year-old waste to society. You wasting your mama time. You wasting the bus ride. I don't need to see you no more. And you know, his mother, I take him to his house and I like, what is these grades? His mother gonna go, well, you know what? He needs to be in private school. I'm like, hey, he is flunking public. We can get these grades for free. They didn't cost my mother nothing. You know, and mothers, I know a lot of y'all mothers are out here, y'all, you know, you see your child, and mothers think different than men. You know what I'm saying? Mothers see their child, that's my baby. It's my baby, or he gonna be somebody, or she's gonna be somebody. She might be president, a doctor, or a lawyer. That's what y'all think. Fathers, we look at our child, we go, I'm gonna have to bail him out. I know I'm gonna have to bail him out of jail two or three times. I know he is. Boy, this child gonna bring pain on this family. We see that, we know it. Mother, like she gonna say, you know, I don't know what's wrong with him because I know my baby's a genius. I'm like, your baby's a genius? She's like, yeah, my baby's a genius. I'm like, well, maybe you were sleeping with somebody else besides me because I don't have a genius gene in my body. And the fact of the matter that you mess with me leads me to believe that you're not that smart either. This child was doomed from conception. It ain't your fault, boo. It's me and your mama's fault. That's what it is. Oh man, you a parent, man. You deserve, you deserve a check for just being a parent, cause it's hard. Man, my son messed around and moved in with me because I thought it was gonna be a great idea, and boy, that was wrong. That was, man, I didn't know being a single parent. Well, I thought like, you know, boom, feed him a little bit and bam, get him out to school. Man, the first day, I'm like, man, I come home, he just chewing. I'm like, hey, you eat like this every day? I mean, how often do you do this during the day? Like, I eat like 3 or 4 times. Like 3? Oh, no, this, no, 3 or 4 times? Man, you gonna eat all the cereal. We don't look. You know, and he was complaining. My child, he just a complainer. He was soft because he lived with his mother so long. Daddy, how come we don't have this? How come the lights keep getting turned off? How come we never have meat for dinner? I was like, we have meat. You just don't take the time to look, son. Would you look here? Look at this. Beef, chicken, and shrimp flavored noodles. It's the same thing. It's meat juice. It's meat juice. Same thing. Meat juice. Meat juice. It was awful being a parent, man. It was. My son, man, I'm telling you, man, he just complained. One day he just complaining. I was like, well, come on, let's go get some food. So we jumped in the car, we drove, you know, we went to Costco, you know, so we get out of the car and he grabbed a basket, you know, and I was like, okay, I give him an allowance, so maybe he gonna get something that I don't know about, that he need a basket. So, you know, we walk around in the store about 10, 15 minutes and he ain't putting nothing in the basket. So I'm like, well, what do you got this basket for? He ain't putting nothing in it. And he looking at me and I'm looking at him. I'm like, what's up? And he like, Daddy, what we come here for? I'm like, hey, we came here for the samples. You better get in line. This is dinner. You better fill up. You better not leave here hungry. And I'm telling you too, man. And if you're a parent, a single mother, I feel for you. And matter of fact, if you're a woman and you had a man, I feel for you if you do laundry. I now feel your pain. Cause my son, like I said, he's 16. I went to do laundry one day. I went to the basket. I was like, no, come here, no, you are not this busy. Look at this, son. Do you don't even know what toilet paper is? You mean to tell me you can't sit and wipe at all? You don't wipe at all. What are you, just wiping and getting up? This is ridiculous. Look at this, son. Son, look at this. You mean to tell me you don't feel this at all at some point? You don't be in third period and get itchy. You got to get an itchy booty at some point, son. This has got to be all up your back. This don't make no sense. You are 16. You don't smell this in class? Son, look at this. This is ridiculous. I know your booty itching. I know your booty itching. He gonna walk over there and say, Daddy, them your drawers. Them are not my drawers. Sure is my drawers. I didn't get you. All right, well, don't do it. That's a lesson. I was teaching you on what not to do. That's nasty. Oh, man. But no, I love my son to death, man. I love him to death. I love him to death. He is my son. He is my soul. I love him. I just want him to be, you know, a decent member of society. That's all I want from him. I want him to be respected. I want society to see him. I want them to be proud of him because he's a black man, and I want him, you know, I want him to be, well, you know what I'm saying. because, you know, and I want him to have common sense too, just common sense, not just so much book smart, but common sense, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, these streets are hard, so for boys especially, they got to have some common sense and know if something is wrong, like, man, something is wrong, I got to get up out of this situation. Like that lady that drowned them kids in Texas, the 5, we all know about that. That's such a tragedy. But I mean, I kind of understand what she went through because, you know, I've thought about it, I just don't do it. If you're a real parent, you don't thought about killing your kids. You just don't do it. It's just, if you have never looked at your kid and said, get outside. Oh, Lord, I'm about to choke you right now. Please, God, please, Lord, I'm about to choke you. You have. If you ain't never thought about it, you're not a real parent. If you ain't never prayed to God, please don't let me kill this child. If you ain't never got on these, please, Lord, come to me right now. Oh, Jesus, please. Oh, Shama, Lord, please come to me right now. You know, you're not a real parent. But you want your kid to have common sense. I want my kid to have common sense because that lady drowned 5 kids. That is a tragedy. You can't, and I hate to do the black-white thing, but what were they thinking? Number 1, 5 kids. If the first one I understand, bam, it was, you know, shocking. You know, your mother say, come here for a minute, look at the tub, bloop, 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 bloop. Throw you off. You don't expect your mother to do that. The second one, bloop, 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 he confused, he don't know. The third one, maybe. Now, the last 2, I'm sorry. I am the 5th one of 5 kids. I don't claim to be the smartest child. But let me tell you, if I had woke up early one Saturday morning and I noticed Addie Mae Aranjo doing something I ain't never seen her do before, I picked up on the clues. Because you can't do that in a black family or a Mexican family. You can't kill us like that. 5 kids? Oh, no. White kids, they just sit around, what, mommy, what? Mexicans and blacks, if one kid get a whooping, we be like, ooh, mama tripping. Ooh. Hey, you're in the living room. Shut up!
I had a couple people in the back recognize me from my hit television show that features lots and lots of black talent. It's the first reality show, really. It's called Cops. Anybody? Thank you. I was that nosy neighbor named Peaches. I'm waiting for that Emmy, you know. I thought I was going to get the Oscar, but Hallie beat me to it. And we all know why she got that Oscar, right? Because she was bending down on all fours for Billy Bob Thornton screaming, "Make me feel good!" Make me feel good. And I was like, oh my God, they don't write them like that anymore. Oh, you know what I found out, and I have to share this with you. I've been talking about it. I realize now why they always say women love men in uniform. Ooh, see, I get it. You see firemen, you're like, sexy, you know, just tailored, you know. Policemen, you know what? Policemen have the sexiest uniform. You know why? Because they come with their own handcuffs. Okay, can I get a witness? That is sexy. We love men in uniform. Uniforms are sexy. Firemen, policemen, McDonald's, Kinko's, you know. Pop on a uniform, honey, you might get lucky. But I realize it's not the uniform itself. It's what it represents when you wear one. That's right. Because whenever you see a man in uniform, you can always smell benefits. Can I get a witness? That's all I'm saying. I'm talking about optical, come on, dental. Because this Nubian queen needs a crown, if you know what I'm saying. Thank you. And it's time, because, you know, we talk about, you know, there's those who are single and those who are not. You know what? Single is really not me. Can I just say? Because it's like the land of the itchy scratchy. No thank you, you know. Those who know what I'm talking about. I'm just like, I just don't want to be out there like that. So, you know, I realize I have to wear the single uniform, and that means tight clothes. Because if you're in a relationship, you can whip out the sweats, you can wear baggy clothes, you're cool. But when you're single, you gotta wrestle into those clothes. And we like them tight when we're single, right? Ooh, we like them tight. We like to wrestle into them. We like to be shrink wrapped in our jeans, you know. I myself like to be in jeans so tight that I am hermetically sealed and simmering in my own juices. Okay, people? That's the kind of tight I'm talking about. I like them so tight that people start to talk about you. You know, they start to gossip. Exactly. What's that girl's secret? You know, and they wonder, you know, could it be the shoes? And I say, maybe. Could it be the hat? I say perhaps. And when they can't take it anymore, I just turn around and tell them, it's camel toe. Camel toe when nothing else works. Camel toe, the other cleavage. Camel toe. When you want to show them what you're working with, guys, you know, and you guys don't get jealous because, guys, you know you get camel toe too. Oh. You know when you're in your gym shorts and the giblets just nestle to the side. You know what I'm talking about. Don't get shy. I went to this wonderful function about 2 weeks ago. It was a tribute to the late, great Rick James, the king of punk funk. Woo! There was so much music left. That's the worst part about it all, you know? But when they get together once a year, and it's always on a full moon, and the legend has it that if you listen closely on a full moon, you can hear Rick James up there playing a funky bass line and burning somebody with a crack pipe. Give it up for Brother Rick! Gone too soon. I'm happy to be back here, just in LA, because I had a gig 2 weeks ago in Irvine, people. Yes, Irvine. It's in the OC. Some people tell you that stands for Orange County. It actually means Orange Curtain, okay? Who's those who know what I'm talking about. OC, it's near Disneyland. It's also known as, Clan Country, that's right. Oh, you haven't lived till you've done a gig in Irvine in this incarnation. Are you with me, people? Woo! That is a lesson for you. Oh my gosh. There was a pack of skinheads on my right. Why do I say that? Because their heads were shaved and they had tattoos of swastikas, so, right? And they wouldn't look at me directly. They wouldn't give me that respect, right? So they're giving me side of skinhead. Like Al Bundy with his hands in his pants like this. They're like, is she still up there? Right, and I'm moving very quickly on the stage so as not to be a target, you know, like. Woo, you have never seen a sister shuffle like I shuffled that night. Here he is. All I needed was some watermelon, a bucket of chicken, and a basketball. Whoosh! Which actually I'm very good at. It's the jeans. So, oh my gosh, the whole room was filled with blonde people. I thought I was at the Gap. It's like, is there a sale on drawstring pants, on tech vests, on off-white socks? And then there was this one Asian female in the front row with a UC Irvine sweatshirt on. And I felt so sorry for her because they don't put the burning cross in the brochure, so she didn't know, right? Okay? She just had this pained look on her face like, take me with you! I was like, come on, sister, we'll leave after the next full moon. It's a slave reference, you guys will get it. Then you need to come back, even if it happens at 3 o'clock in the morning, drive back over here and tip the waitresses for that one. Maybe I'm being tough on that club because they did have valet trailer parking, so. Just testing the temperature. It's so good to be back. I actually am back from entertaining the troops in Afghanistan and Iraq. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. But thank them, that's the job. It's whoo. And just seeing everything, I got to meet Dick Cheney, who wasn't as tall as I thought he was. You get up close, he's like half German, half leprechaun, you're like, whoa. I'm like, shouldn't there be a height restriction on world domination? I mean, shouldn't you be at least this tall to shoot somebody in the face and not have to tell anybody? Is it just me? Oh, we're gonna go there. Come with me, pack your bags. But it was wonderful seeing all these gorgeous, military men are just gorgeous bodies popping. Oh, gorgeous. Just, it was man-tastic. Like, gorgeous. It was like, oh, they were so excited. Some of those bases haven't seen a woman in 10 months. I was real popular up in there. They were really excited. It was like bona, 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 bona everywhere. You could trip and fall. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoops. You play ring toss, you know. They were so wonderful, and they're so on it. They are on the case. You know, I was searched 57 times, so I know that they mean business about security up in there. And they have rules about hooking up. You know, they have to have those rules. So if you're not allowed to hook up, then the lotion is low. Right? If there's women on the bases and you're not allowed to hook up, then the batteries are low. And if no one's allowed to hook up, the condoms are low. Okay, you figure out that one. Well, it's time for me to bounce out of here just like one of my checks. Oh, those who know what I'm talking about.
I just moved to Brooklyn, right? And I was afraid to move to Brooklyn at first because the only thing I knew about it was from rap songs. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, when you get to Brooklyn, we're gonna stab you in the face. I'm like, well, that don't even rhyme. So I had my luggage in my suitcase as I was leaving outside the train station. But the neighborhood I was in had no street lights anywhere, and it was dark, and I was afraid I was gonna get killed or something like that because I couldn't see the color of my skin. You know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, whoo! And I'm walking, and as a black dude, you're not supposed to hope for areas to be gentrified against the rules. You can't do that. But the whole time I'm walking, I'm like, oh God, I hope there's a white guy jogging towards me, please. Please. And I got what I wished for. A white guy was jogging towards me. It's like, yeah, good, this must be a suburb or something. I ain't getting robbed, perfect, good. Turns out he wasn't jogging. As soon as he got to me, he was like, run, don't go that way! Run! I was like, ah! It's a trap! Now it seems. This is my favorite job. I used to have a lot of terrible jobs as far as doing comedy. I used to work fast food. It's terrible. Bad. I used to work at Quiznos Subs. Quiznos was bad. It was a bad job because we got robbed every night at Quiznos. Yeah, and that's a good reason to hate your job, you know what I mean? The worst part about that is that we think a coworker was robbing us. Because I never robbed anybody before a day in my life, but I'm pretty sure the thief isn't supposed to have his own set of keys to get inside the store, right? And he walked in with a ski mask and a gun like, hey, give me all the money in the register, Jermaine. I'm like, how you know my name? I don't have a key for the register. He's like, use my key. He's like, oh my God. And I gave him all the money, but he was still mad. He's like, this is all we made today? And he walked away. But before he left, he clocked out. It was weird. I was like, you. He has name tag on too. His uniform. Goofy. All right. So I got that job when I was in D.C. I'm not from New York. I'm from D.C. and moved up here about 2 years ago. So I think during Christmas I went to go visit my family, and I was trying to reminisce with them. But you ever had a lot of stuff happen to you when you were a kid make a lot more sense now that you're older? You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I know what was going on. It's making oh my God, okay, anyway. So I just found out that I grew up poor. I just found that out. Because when you're a kid, you don't really know you're poor. You're too young to understand what it is, you know? Like as a kid, you're like, oh, I guess going to bed hungry and cold is normal. Because you don't know anything. But looking back, being poor was kind of cool, you know? Like, oh my God, marshmallow sandwiches, okay. Oatmeal for dinner, hell yeah. And then you start getting suspicious when you go over your friends' houses, right? You go to your friend's house, like, ooh, this house is warm. This is a warm house. Yeah, Jermaine, you hungry? You got food? We were broke. We had no money. But my parents didn't want to tell us that we were broke, so they tried to like hide it from me by playing games, and they were fun. One of the games they played, I remember I was coming back home from elementary school, and it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's December, and I go in the house, and it's dark, and none of the lights are working, trying to flick them on, they ain't working, and there are candles everywhere. I'm like, Ma, you in the house? Like, yeah, I'm in the living room. So I go in the living room, I'm like, Ma, what's up? The house, the lights ain't working. He's like, look, Jermaine, we're gonna play a little game this winter. I'm like, what's the game? What's the game? And she said, we're gonna play a game called Polar Bears. I'm like, Polar Bears? What's Polar Bears? Tell me. And she goes, Polar Bears is a game you play. We don't have enough money to pay electric bills this month. I'm like, okay. But 2 days in, you're like, I don't want to play Polar Bears anymore, Mama. Can you play volcanoes or something hot and warm? So I would freeload over my friend Chris's house all the time because he had what I wanted, like blankets. And I felt terrible. I felt terrible because he gave me everything I wanted, but I couldn't offer him anything. You know what I mean? Like, go over to Chris's house, he'd be like, hey, Jermaine, you thirsty? I'd be like, yeah, here's some juice. When I come over to my house, he'd be like, Jermaine, I'm cold. I'd be like, me too. It's like, I'm hungry, I know, right? It's like polar bears. My dad was the worst. My dad grew up in the ghettos of DC, like, yeah, that. Mm-hmm. He grew up in that, and he was like real militant and tough, you know, because he grew up in the ghetto. And he kind of took it out on me when I was, when he disciplined me and my brothers, you know. And it made no sense half the time, you know. Like if I came back home with bad grades, my dad would take my report card and be like, Jermaine, these are bad grades. Do you want to see what happens? You get bad grades in school? Do you want to see what happens? And he put me in the car and then drive me to the most dangerous areas of the neighborhood, just driving. And then he stopped the car, then rolled down his window and point at crackheads and yell like, you want to be like that? That crackhead over there? Huh? That's what happens to get bad grades in school, man. That's what happens. The crackhead's like, what the hell is your problem, man? But it wouldn't stop there. He'd go up to bus stops, you know what I mean? Like, hey, Jermaine, this is what happens to get bad grades in school. You can't afford a car. Like these dudes over here. And the crackhead's like, are you following me? What are you doing? He was always singing around the house, my father, because he was in church a lot. He was in the gospel choir. But he wouldn't sing songs that be on the radio. He'd sing songs he made up on the spot. You know what I mean? Like, just vacuum the floor. It's a stupid song. And then he would sing when he was mad, too. Like, get back home from work. He'd be like, Jermaine, the house is dirty, Jermaine. What I tell you about when I was at work? You clean the house. Jermaine, I'm going to slap you in the face. And then he mixed the argument up with the singing, and it sounded like a musical for some reason. Like, get back home, he'd be like, Jermaine, the dishes are on the sink, Jermaine. What I tell you about that, huh? Jermaine, please do the dishes. You'll be sleeping with the fishes. These'll be my last wishes to you. I'ma turn to John Gotti, and they won't find your body. Do your chores for your daddy. Is that cool? But I get into it too. I'm like, Dad, I do my chores a lot. It's the one time I forgot. Just please don't get me shot. Don't forget. So stop your singing and your pacing and your yelling and your raging. But for your information, I got somebody pregnant, but I'm gonna go to bed. And then he stops me and says, Jermaine, where you going? Jermaine, where you going? Don't try to change the subject because your chores ain't done yet. And sorry if I'm moody, but your mama don't give me no booty. All this jealousy and envy because my son has more sex than me. But daddy, you're the man. Not when you're making love to your hands. And then he takes me downstairs. Everybody's waking up. So look, Jermaine, I know you move on from the past, but you're growing up so fast. I know you got somebody knocked up, and next you may get locked up doing drugs and selling your body. Your life is gonna get rowdy. And the crackhead busts in. Why you always talking about me? That's my musical. You got a weird laugh. So, my girlfriend loves that joke. She's mad at me though. She's pissed off at me. My girlfriend says I'm not a gentleman, which is her opinion, right? But this is why this is why she says that. I'm walking home from a movie, and we're walking, and she takes my hand and pulls me over to the outside of the sidewalk. I'm like, baby, why you pull me over here? Now look, Jermaine, a real man's supposed to walk on the outside of the sidewalk just in case a car comes and hops the curb. It'll hit you first. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Because if I can't kiss you on the first date, why would I throw my body in traffic for you? Right? And she thinks the car's gonna stop at me. I'm 140 pounds. I ain't stopping metal. You know what I mean? Like what we do when a car comes, like, what? Get the hell out of here, man! Ah! Like, no. And then she's like, no, I do this to all my dates. Everybody protects me. I'm like, why are people trying to kill you in the first place? So the car can hit me first. Like, why should we both die? You know what I mean? Like, one of us should be able to tell the cops what happened. You know what I mean? Like, hey, officer, what was that? Oh, yeah, the car hopped the curb and hit her. Yeah. Huh? How I survive? Oh, I have on Nike. She has on high heels. She really can't. I gotta go, man. Y'all been awesome. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Hey. So, me and my husband, we're looking to buy a house right now. It's our latest beef. That's what we're arguing about this month. Because we just don't have similar tastes in anything. Like, he really wants a fixer-upper. Like, that's his thing. So the house on the block that looks like it needs an exorcism, that's the one he wants. I'm like, babe, the one with the bats? The one with the bats? Like, most people take a realtor with them when they go look at houses. We take a priest. Just in case things get dangerous. And like nothing will change his mind. Like somebody could literally come up to us and be like, don't go in this house. The last person that went in this house, they never came out alive. And he'll be like, oh, it's available. Let's go in here, let's get it. Like, I'm not going in there. I'm not doing it. Because I think those things can happen. Like, I used to really be afraid of being haunted. And I'm not even white. I used to really be afraid of being haunted. And then I realized, you need a house to be haunted. I live in an apartment, right? Ghosts, demons, they don't really bother people that live in apartments. They wait until you have your life together to come see about you. You know? Because there's just not enough space in an apartment. You know? Because ghosts and demons, they like to snatch you up and drag you around your house. But where are they going to do that in an apartment? Where are they going to drag you? From your futon to your kitchenette? It's gonna get redundant. It's gonna get really redundant. Really redundant. So, you know, I have a younger cousin, and she's frustrating me because she keeps posting pictures of like really mediocre meals on Instagram with the hashtag wifey material. Like, ooh, Kraft macaroni and cheese, just like grandma made, hashtag wifey material. I'm like, that's not what makes you wifey material, right? Like, wifey material is washing your husband's underwear and still managing to be attracted to him after that. That's a particular kind of mental fortitude that you have to have as a person. Wifey material is pretending to be excited when he finds his highlight homecoming tape, you know, and you have to watch it with him and listen to his commentary that doesn't match what's going on in the tape. You're supportive, like, oh my God, babe, you were so good. How did you not get recruited? He's like, oh yeah, you know, the scouts, they was on me. Just got set back by this little knee injury. Really? Is that what it was? The knee injury? I'm really trying to cultivate a relationship with my stepsisters right now. And I use stepsister loosely because my mom and dad divorced when I was younger, so these are my dad's wife's daughters, right? So we're not family. And I think things would go better if I didn't feel like they were always trying to out-daughter me with my dad. You know, like on Father's Day, they were all over his Facebook page, posting like pictures and, you know, songs and original sonnets. So I just posted my birth certificate. I do not have time. I do not have time. Biology trumps creativity every single day. Every single day. I think homeless people are getting a little bit too picky in their requests. Yeah. I had a homeless man ask me for a side salad and some quinoa. I said, sir, you're homeless. You request homeless food. Chicken nuggets, pizza, fries, chips, all things I'm willing to give to you. Okay, not quinoa, not whole grains, okay? You want address food and you have no address. That's a problem. Like, you know, like I'm generous and, you know, I'm just thinking like Jesus was the most generous person ever, right? And I feel like even he had boundaries to what he'd be willing to give. You know, like I'm sure when he was feeding the 5,000 with the 2 fish and the 5 loaves of bread, somebody was like, oh, Jesus. See, I don't really eat fish like that. You think I could get some like roasted quail or something? And Jesus was like, Peter, Paul, please come get her. Because she wants promised land food with no promise. It's a problem. Living in LA, I think about celebrities a lot, and my girlfriends always ask me, Ambria, like, who's your celebrity crush? And I don't really have celebrity crushes as much as I have crushes on the characters that celebrities play, right? Yes. Like Denzel Washington, right? I think he's, a great actor. I think he's talented. But every day Denzel doesn't really do it for me like Alonzo did in Training Day. Like, I would count drug money naked all day. Just to be with Alonzo, like, I would do that. I feel the same way about John Hamm, who's Don Draper on Mad Men. He's just like a random looking like white dude to me. But like, as Don Draper, I would be his secret black love interest. Just until the civil rights movement, and then we could go in public. I'm just saying, I would march for Don. That's my time. I'm Ambria. You guys have been great.
He's a real solid dude. I don't know what I'd do without him. Give it up for Ebo Brewer. That's me. What up? I'm black. I know a lot of people are like, obviously. But there's a lot of people that look like me that don't think they black. I'll give you an example. I was at a barber shop the other day, a long time ago. And I was like, hey, bro, can you hand me that magazine? And he's like, brother, I know black, man. I'm Cuban, Cubano. I know black. And I'm like, fool, you didn't tell me you weren't black. You just told me where you were black at. We pick cotton, you pick sugarcane. You know what I'm saying? We pick tobacco, you pick sugarcane. Look, I don't know much about what was going on, but I know your ancestors' stay on that island involved some non-compensated labor. And those people didn't get there on a Carnival cruise, okay? Let's just bond. I'm also racist. But not in a bad way. I'm not a bigot or anything like that. I just judge people because of the race. I'll give you an example. I don't fight Asians. Because every other group of people gives you an idea that they may be able to fight. When you run into a black guy, he'll be like big, you know what I'm saying? But doesn't know how to lift weights. Because he got big in prison. You know what I'm saying? You see, like, if you see a white guy, he'll also be big, but he'll have a shirt 3 sizes too small with a dragon on it and cauliflower ear. That's because he can choke you out. And with Latinos, you know what I'm saying, they'll have a tattoo on their head and or neck area, you know what I'm saying, and khaki shorts. Depending on where you at, it could be a Chargers or Raiders jersey. And they stand in a ballet position, you know what I'm saying? Just what you wanna do, fool? I'm right here, fool. We could do this all day, fool. What you wanna do, fool? You might want to get out of there. But an Asian will look like an accountant, be able to hurt you without you even seeing it coming. And they don't talk like anybody else before a fight. You can be real disrespectful to an Asian. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, "No, we can do this, Jackie Chan." And he'll be like, "I don't think you want this trouble." "I will allow you the opportunity to move along, sir. Violence will inconvenience both of us." But you want to persist, you know what I'm saying? "Man, I don't care about that. I'm from the streets. Let's do this." And all of a sudden you just hear, "Hep, hit, hep." Next thing you know, you on the ground, you can't see or hear, and you done peed on yourself. And he's helping you up. Now, what have we learned today? Now you in his dojo training. How I do that thing where I make people pee on themselves? There's a lot of homeless in Los Angeles. Make some noise. Now, there's two kind of homeless. You know what I'm saying? There's people in between homes. You know what I'm saying? And there's the career homeless. You know what I'm saying? Like they just wear a dirt as a uniform. You know what I'm saying? And like I saw this one homeless dude. It was a trip. He was one of the career homeless. He was on the bus stop. You know, that's like the club for homeless people. And he answered his cell phone. He was like, "Hello? Yeah, I could talk." "When can't you talk?" "You're homeless. What's going on in your homeless day to day that you don't have time for a conversation?" "What are the scenarios?" "Hello? Man, cans are crazy right now. Let me call you back." "Hello? Man, my cart is messed up. I gotta take it back to Target. It's got a squeaky wheel. Let me call you back." "Hello? Man, can't you see I'm on the phone? Every time I get on the phone, you want to start now? You want to start now? Okay, fine. Hello? Man, I'm having an argument with myself. Let me call you back." Who is calling homeless people? Oh man, I do a lot of eating, and I started working out, and I noticed something about working out. You can't say you work out until somebody tells you work out. That's how working out works. If you say you work out before people tell you work out, you're gonna get your feelings hurt. You're like, "Oh yeah, I work out." What? Work out a plan to eat? You work out what you look at. You look at it, Jim. You watch people work out. It's just like, because the other day, you know, somebody said to me like, "Hey man, you been working out?" I'm like, "Yes!" Yeah, I do.